Story number 4, The True Journey Begins. A monk was preparing to embark on a journey to study far away. Before he left, his master asked, "When will you set out?" The monk replied, "Next week. The journey is long, so I've asked someone to make me a few pairs of grass shoes. Once I have them, I will leave." The master listened quietly, then suggested, "Instead of that, I will ask the people here to donate shoes for you." It's unclear how many people the master spoke to, but by the end of the day, dozens of people arrived, each bringing a pair of shoes. They piled up in the corner of the meditation hall. The next morning, someone showed up with an umbrella. The monk, surprised, asked, "Why are you giving me an umbrella?" The donor replied, "The master mentioned that you will be traveling far and may encounter rain along the way. He asked if I could give you an umbrella." That wasn't the end of it. By the evening, there were about 50 umbrellas of all kinds in the hall. After the evening lesson, the master walked into the hall and asked, "Are the shoes and umbrellas enough for your journey?" The monk pointed to the towering piles of shoes and umbrellas and said, "Yes, master. There are so many, I can't possibly carry them all." The master smiled gently and said, "But how can that be enough? The weather is unpredictable. How can anyone know how far you will travel or how many storms you will face? If your shoes wear out or your umbrella breaks, what will you do then?" After a pause, the master continued, "Along your journey, you will certainly encounter rivers and streams. Tomorrow, I will ask the people here to donate boats. You should take one with you." At that moment, the young monk finally understood his master's deeper lesson. He knelt and bowed his head deeply, saying, "Master, I will leave immediately, and I will take nothing with me." The monk realized that the true baggage on life's journey is not the material things we collect, but our ability to let go, to trust, and to understand the simplicity of living. The story of the monk preparing to embark on his journey to study is a profound lesson, not only about letting go of material possessions but also about viewing life through the lens of Stoicism. Stoicism is a philosophy that teaches us that life is not always easy, but it is our attitude and how we respond that truly matter. From the story, The True Journey Begins, we can draw 5 valuable life lessons, through which we can apply Stoic principles to live a more peaceful and fulfilling life. 1. The art of letting go. The story of the monk offers a profound lesson in the power of releasing what no longer serves us. When the elder monk inquired about the younger monk's preparations for the journey, the young monk had already packed his straw sandals and umbrella, practical items for the road ahead. Yet the elder monk, with quiet wisdom, gently reminded him that the path before him could not be predicted. He advised the young monk to carry nothing but his readiness and his freedom. This powerful lesson echoes a central principle of Stoicism: while we cannot control the events that unfold in our lives, we do have control over how we respond to them. Life is often unpredictable, filled with both challenges and unexpected turns. And in our attempt to hold on to physical possessions, relationships, or mental burdens, we inevitably burden ourselves, making it harder to walk the path ahead. Letting go, then, is not a passive act of surrender, but a courageous and intentional choice. It is not about abandoning all that we cherish, but rather discerning what truly enhances our well-being and what weighs us down. True freedom lies in our ability to release what no longer serves us, whether it is excess baggage or outdated beliefs. In doing so, we find that the only thing we truly need to carry is our inner readiness to meet whatever life brings. Letting go is an act of self-mastery, a triumph over the attachments that bind us, and a step toward living a life unencumbered, fully present, and truly free. 2. Acceptance, the greatest power we can cultivate. In Stoic philosophy, acceptance is not about resignation, but about embracing reality as it is, without the need for resistance. The Stoics believe that we cannot always control the events around us, but we can control how we respond to them. Marcus Aurelius, a renowned Stoic, once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." In the story of the monk, this lesson is brought to life. Initially, the monk believed he needed to prepare for every possible scenario, bringing along shoes and an umbrella to guard against the unknown. However, the elder monk helped him see that life is inherently unpredictable. No matter how much we prepare or plan, we cannot control the future. This is the essence of Stoic acceptance, recognizing that we are not in charge of what happens to us, but we are fully in control of how we choose to respond. The elder monk's wisdom was clear: we cannot carry every piece of help, every provision, or every contingency with us on life's journey. By trying to do so, we only create more weight and distraction. Life will inevitably throw challenges our way: unexpected rainstorms, difficult paths, and unforeseen obstacles. Rather than resisting or attempting to control every aspect, we must accept that these things will happen. As Epictetus, another Stoic philosopher, said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This acceptance is not passive resignation or giving up. It is an active choice, a choice to find peace amidst uncertainty. It is a deep understanding that by surrendering to what is beyond our control, we free ourselves from the anxiety and frustration of attempting to shape the world to fit our desires. When we accept life as it comes, we release ourselves from the tension of constant struggle and open the door to inner tranquility. By embracing acceptance, we align ourselves with the flow of life, recognizing that it will always be unpredictable. But in accepting this, we become resilient, adaptable, and at peace, knowing that we have the strength to face whatever comes next, with grace and composure. 3. Inner freedom, the true liberation. The story of the monk preparing for his journey, first collecting shoes and an umbrella, only to realize that true freedom lies in not needing to carry anything, encapsulates a profound Stoic principle: freedom is not about being free from material difficulties, but about achieving mastery over the mind. Stoicism teaches that true freedom is found within, in the way we govern our thoughts and approach life. It does not advocate for the complete abandonment of possessions, but rather encourages us to seek freedom through detachment from external demands and material needs. As Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher, put it, freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control. In the monk's story, the act of letting go of the unnecessary possessions symbolizes the liberation of the mind. The monk's initial need to prepare for every possible contingency reflects our common tendency to seek security in things, whether it's material objects, plans, or external validation. However, the true freedom the elder monk imparts to him is the realization that we are most free when we are not weighed down by the constant pursuit of material comfort or control. In Stoic philosophy, this type of freedom is inner freedom, the freedom to respond to life's challenges with equanimity, the freedom to remain calm amidst chaos, and the freedom to define our own sense of purpose, no matter the external circumstances. When we stop allowing material things or external events to dictate our emotional state, we find peace within ourselves. As Seneca wisely said, we suffer more often in imagination than in reality. The monk's transformation shows us that shedding the weight of material attachments is the key to mental and emotional liberation. It is not about denying ourselves the comforts of life but recognizing that our happiness and peace do not depend on them. When we no longer look to external things for fulfillment, we are free to live in harmony with ourselves and the world around us. Through this internal freedom, we discover the ability to live peacefully and purposefully, without being encumbered by unnecessary desires or fears. 4. Understanding and gratitude, the key to inner peace. Stoicism teaches us that true peace comes from our ability to understand life as it is and to cultivate a deep sense of gratitude for everything it offers. In the story, although the monk may not have wished to accept all the shoes and umbrellas offered to him, these gifts represented not just practical tools, but expressions of love and gratitude from the people around him. The gifts were symbolic of the care and concern they had for him, demonstrating the Stoic idea that we should recognize and appreciate the kindness others offer, even if it doesn't fit into our expectations. Gratitude, in the Stoic sense, goes beyond merely thanking others for tangible gifts or help. It involves recognizing and deeply appreciating the simple, often overlooked blessings life provides. As Marcus Aurelius, one of the most revered Stoic philosophers, wrote, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love, by understanding and acknowledging the blessings in every moment, whether large or small, we cultivate a mindset that allows us to maintain a sense of inner peace." The monk's journey is a powerful reminder that life itself, with all its challenges and uncertainties, is a gift. Gratitude does not mean accepting things as they are without critique, but rather it is a recognition that every moment has something valuable to offer, even in its imperfections. By embracing life with gratitude, we free ourselves from the desire for more and begin to appreciate what we already have. In Stoicism, gratitude is also tied to understanding the impermanence of life. The recognition that everything is temporary, the gifts, the struggles, the people around us, encourages us to cherish the present. By cultivating both understanding and gratitude, we can find contentment in any circumstance, knowing that everything we experience is part of the broader tapestry of life. Through the lens of Stoicism, understanding and gratitude become the cornerstones of emotional resilience. They empower us to accept life as it unfolds and to approach each day with an open heart, ready to receive whatever comes our way. When we can practice this level of acceptance and appreciation, not only do we deepen our connection with life, but we also enhance our ability to share that love and care with others. Just as the monk's disciples showed him gratitude, we too can express our appreciation for life by living with intention and compassion for both ourselves and others. 5. Acceptance in overcoming adversity. One of the greatest lessons Stoicism teaches is how to face challenges and overcome adversity. Life is not always easy, and difficulties are an inevitable part of the human experience. However, it is through these challenges that we grow stronger. The story of the monk reflects a profound lesson in patience and the calmness required to face obstacles. When the elder monk reminds the young monk that there will be unexpected turns on his journey, he is teaching him the essential Stoic principle of mental preparedness. Life is unpredictable, and no matter how much we plan, surprises will come our way. Instead of fearing them or trying to avoid them, Stoicism encourages us to face adversity with equanimity. The challenge is not the difficulty itself, but how we respond to it. As Epictetus wisely said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." By embracing the unknown with a prepared mind, the young monk learns that true strength lies not in avoiding hardship, but in facing it head-on with composure and resilience. The Stoic mindset teaches us that suffering and challenges are not to be feared, rather, they are opportunities for growth. Every obstacle is a chance to exercise virtue, whether it is patience, courage, or wisdom. Stoicism does not suggest we should passively accept hardships as they come, but rather, we should approach them with a clear understanding that they are outside our control. The Stoics believed that while we cannot control what happens to us, we can control how we react. This recognition brings immense power, the ability to remain steady and composed in the face of adversity. In the monk's journey, the ability to stay calm in the face of life's unpredictability is the key to overcoming difficulties without being defeated. By accepting that challenges are an inherent part of life, we can confront them with strength, understanding, and a focus on what we can control, the way we choose to react. By cultivating patience and emotional resilience, we are better prepared to navigate life's storms without losing our inner peace. The Stoic path is not one of avoiding hardship, but one of meeting challenges with dignity and the knowledge that every trial is a step toward greater wisdom and personal growth. Conclusion: embracing Stoic wisdom for a peaceful life. Through the story of the monk's journey and the principles of Stoicism, we come to understand that life is not defined by what we have, but by how we respond to and live with the experiences we encounter. Life will undoubtedly present us with challenges and difficulties, but if we learn to let go, accept, understand, and be patient, we will find freedom and peace within ourselves. The key to living a fulfilling life lies in releasing the burdens of material possessions, focusing on inner growth, and living with gratitude and resilience. If you found these Stoic insights helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more content that can help you live a more peaceful and purposeful life. Thank you for watching, and remember, the path to tranquility starts with the choices you make today.